a couple of children. Parents and family members, how about we make some noise for the class of 2026 to start off? At this time, we would ask everyone in our audience to please stand. Please be respectful during the presentation of the colors. We will have the students from our criminal justice program at the D. Russell Lee campus present the colors. Please remain standing for the duration of the national anthem, followed by the invocation. The national anthem will be performed by Mr. Nathan Barkley, a senior in the instrumental music program from the School of the Arts that also hails from the Fairfield Community School District. When the national anthem is completed, the honor guard will be dismissed, and we ask that everyone remain standing and quiet for the invocation, which is the prayer led by Miss Abby Birding Miller from Fairfield Schools. At this time, color guard, when you're ready, present. Thank you, Mr. Barkley. We ask that you stay standing, and we ask that you remain silent and respectful during the invocation and the prayer presented by Miss Abby Birding Miller from Fairfield Schools.
As we gather to commemorate this significant milestone, let us pause to express our deepest gratitude. We are thankful for the unwavering dedication of these graduates, the invaluable guidance of their teachers and their mentors, and the unwavering support of their family and friends who have played a pivotal role in making this day possible. May we honor the immense hard work and perseverance that has brought each student to this momentous occasion. As they embark on the next chapter of their lives, may they be guided by wisdom, courage, and compassion. May they seek truth, act with integrity, and harness their talents to make a positive impact on the world. Let this occasion serve as a reminder of the transformative power of learning, the profound value of community, and the boundless promise that lies ahead. We celebrate not only the achievements of the past, but also the boundless possibility that waits you in the future.
If I can close out this segment of our ceremony with the following statement. This is what it looks like when 11 communities come together to unite what the future of America's workforce looks like. Parents and family members, we thank you for being respectful during the presentation of our colors. That's something that's deeply important to us at Butler Tech Schools. Students and staff, at this time, everyone can please be seated. One of the things that we believe at Butler Tech Schools that is super important is student-led experiences, which includes having a student facilitate the majority of our graduation, our senior ceremony this evening. Please help me with a thunderous round of applause. Welcome our Master of Ceremonies this evening, Senior Andres Allen.
How are we doing tonight? Good evening. My name is Andreas Allen, a senior from Fairfield High School, and I'm in a construction program at D. Russell Lee. I will be attending the University of Cincinnati next year, majoring in construction management with a minor in finance. On behalf of the entire Butler Tech leadership team, staff, and students, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our Class of 2026 Senior Recognition Ceremony. Before we begin tonight's celebration, I would like to highlight that we have a sign language interpreter located to my left for our guests. We begin tonight's ceremony by recognizing the Class of 2026 graduates wearing red, white, and blue cords who have made a commitment to serve in the armed forces. At this time, we would like those students and all active and retired military members in the audience to stand so we may recognize your service. You may sit. We would like to recognize people in attendance tonight who play an important role in our organization's success. Members of the Butler Tech Board of Education, please stand and be recognized. Board President, Mr. Brett Guido, Monroe Local Schools. Board Vice President, Mr. Jim Dressel, Northwest Local Schools. Ms. Abby Birding Miller, Fairfield City Schools. Mr. Roy Chapman, New Miami Local Schools. Mr. Keith Keinfeller, Ross Local Schools. Ms. Carrie Mancuso, Hamilton City Schools. Mr. Chris Auden, Talawanda City Schools. Mr. Aaron Lawson, Madison Local Schools. Mr. Ben Wynn, Lakota Local Schools. Ms. Tara Ramsey Hunter, Middletown City Schools. And Mr. Gary Gabbard, Edgewood City Schools. These individuals serve as the community ambassadors for the 11 city school districts in Butler County. Thank you for your leadership. You guys may be seated. Assistant Superintendents, Ms. Kristen Abeldacker, Mr. Nick Lemberg, members of the Butler Tech Central Office Administration, satellite supervisors, and campus school counselors, please stand. Thank you for your continued support in creating opportunities for students. Round of applause. Butler Tech campus administrators, please stand as I read your name. Seniors, let your principals hear your appreciation. Mr. Adam Snoddy, principal of the Aviation Center. Dr. Abby Cook, principal of the Bioscience Center. Mr. Jason Orlando, assistant principal of the Bioscience Center. Mr. Jamie Souders, head principal of D. Russell Lee. Mr. Michael Eiler, academy principal of D. Russell Lee. Dr. Rebecca Salyers, academy principal of D. Russell Lee. Mr. David Helms, principal of the Natural Science Center. Mr. Kim Hart Mong, principal of School of the Arts. Thank you for the endless opportunities and incredible memories. We could not have reached this moment without an unwavering guidance and support of a truly remarkable group of adults in the audience tonight. At this time, we would like all Butler Tech staff members to stand so we may show them our appreciation. Finally, to our family members here tonight, we are humble beneficiaries for your love and support. Students, please join me in a standing ovation for all our loved ones in the audience tonight. You may be seated. In tonight's celebration, you will notice students dressed in their homeschool gowns. Many of these colors represent the diversity of our past, but also encompass the unity of our present. To demonstrate the various accomplishments of our graduates, students are also wearing stoles and cords. We would like to recognize these students at this time as a collective accomplishment of our Butler Tech seniors. Students, when I call your name or group, please stand as we applaud your success. Students wearing purple stoles are students who have maintained their membership in the National Technical Honor Society and to their senior year. Please stand. You may be seated. Students graduating with a 3.5 GPA or above while attending Butler Tech are wearing gold cords. Please stand. You may be seated. Students with red cords have donated blood at least 3 times at Butler Tech over the past 2 years. Please stand. You may be seated. This year, Butler Tech has had 16 students who earned their associate's degree in electromechanical engineering technology from St. Clair College. 3 students who earned their associate's degree in pre-business administration and 1 who earned their associate's degree of the arts from Cincinnati State. Please stand. You may be seated. The Butler Tech class of 2026 has earned 6,474 college credits. Students who have earned college credits during their 2 years at Butler Tech, please stand. You may be seated. Butler Tech class of 2026 students earned over $7.9 million in scholarships for their future education. With all students earning scholarships totaling more than $5,000, please stand. You may be seated. Students at Butler Tech are surrounded by faculty, staff, and administrators that are passionate advocates for career technical education and student success. Leading Butler Tech's mission, our superintendent, Dr. William Sprinkles.
At Butler Tech, students do not just learn about the world, rather they step directly into it. Many of you in the audience, the students, you've stepped inside of hospitals long before this graduation. Others of you have already repaired vehicles and engines that families rely on every single day. Some of you have already worked on aircrafts on real runways. Some of you have programmed robots and automated systems worth over $500,000. Others of you have saved animals' lives long before ever stepping foot into a vet hospital. And some of you have already delivered 5-star performances long before stepping onto Broadway. Many of you have designed brands, led teams, built community partnerships, and represented Butler Tech across the state of Ohio and the entire nation through CTSOs, competitions, showcases, and service, marking us as the top career tech center in the entire country. Some of you are going to be the first in your family tonight to earn an industry certification this year. Maybe go to college or jump into a pathway that leads to a life-changing career. And most importantly, many of you have transformed the lives of other people around you without ever needing to ask to do so. So when people ask us, what does the future of America's workforce look like? It looks like this room: skilled, creative, resilient, and purpose-driven. This is the future of America's workforce. But none of this happens alone. None of this happens without a school board that is willing to lead with vision behind us. None of this happens without parents and guardians and family members that support all of you as students through long nights and early mornings. None of this happens without business partners who open their doors to provide you with internships and co-ops. And most importantly, none of this happens without our world-class teachers who pour their hearts out into every single school day to make places like Butler Tech possible. This is why people across the country are paying attention in Southwest Ohio. Because at Butler Tech, we believe in something different. We believe that students should actually do the work, not just hear about it. We believe that learning should be real. We believe that classrooms should look like hospitals, manufacturing floors, airports, and engineering firms. And class of 2026, you did not just experience that vision, you brought it to life. And because of that, you leave here tonight with something far greater than a diploma. You leave here with proof that you're already capable of changing the world and the community around you. Class of 2026, Butler Tech, you are the future of America's workforce. Round of applause, parents. I'm honored to welcome to the podium our next speaker, our board president representing the Monroe community, but also representing all 11 school districts that make up the Butler Tech School Board. If you could help give me a thunderous round of applause for board president, Mr. Brett Guido.
I promise you we didn't write this speech together, but get ready for this. So the day you've worked toward most of your life is finally here, accomplishment that all of you should be proud of. I'm a big Reds fan, and by the way, it's a tie game, 3-3 right now. This is not the end of your game, students. This is the beginning of the series. So keep learning and keep doing what you're doing. I want to thank all the parents for let us spend some time with your students, and I want to thank you for being there for them. Your presence means the world to them. To all the teachers and staff here, you've shared the passion and skill with your students. While you rarely take credit for any of their achievements, I know and understand that your guidance is critical to their success. To the support staff, the administrative assistants, our ITL coaches, counselors, custodians, food service members, and probably a lot more that I left out. You're the glue that keeps all of this together. Without your attention to detail and unwavering support, little would get done. We thank you for that. And to the fellow board members, it's been an honor to serve with you, and I look forward to watching what we help the team accomplish in the future. To our administrators, William, Kristen, Nick, and the rest of the leadership team, I can't wait to see what you do in the coming years. And to the students, keep plowing, keep learning, and keep showing your passion. Thank you very much.
This one, right? That's his speech. You're gonna introduce the speakers. Go ahead.
Given the diversity at our experiences at Butler Tech, we have invited 6 of our seniors to speak this evening. Please join me in welcoming our first speaker, Praises Nusama, a senior in a healthcare science program from Fairfield High School.
Good evening. My name is Praises Nyamusa, and I'm from the Butler Tech Bioscience Center. And when I think about the Butler Tech Bioscience Center, a few things come to mind: self-advocacy, time management, community, and banana sutures. As a sophomore, I got the opportunity to tour any Butler Tech campus as a field trip. I chose the Bioscience Center. Out of all the hands-on activities we did that day, banana suturing was my favorite activity and the activity that stood out to me the most. For a while I knew I wanted a career in healthcare, my mom worked as a nurse in a clinic in Cameroon, so I spent my time after school with my mom's coworkers and was exposed to healthcare from a young age. I didn't tour the Bioscience Center with the intention of applying there, but midway through my tour, after only being there for about 2 months, I decided I would apply to Butler Tech. Beyond the exposure to hands-on activities, I loved the idea of a block schedule, along with open time instead of traditional class periods. It also seemed like a great opportunity to gain hands-on experience in the healthcare field before committing to years of medical school and the financial burdens that come with it. Clinical experiences combined with healthcare-related extracurriculars presented by the Bioscience Center not only helped strengthen my interest in healthcare, but also gave me the assurance that I was on the right path. But Butler Tech taught me more than just technical skills. I learned how to advocate for myself by asking questions, seeking guidance, and yes, sending countless emails. I also learned how to manage my time. As someone who procrastinates, I learned this the hard way. Taking 8 classes per semester as a junior with overlapping deadlines and no constant supervision forced me to develop strategies to better manage my time and stay organized. Through Butler Tech, I also found a sense of community. Through my classmates, instructors, counselors, being surrounded by like-minded people with a similar goal pushed me to explore my interest in healthcare even further. Through the Bioscience Center, I was able to earn 36 credits towards my college degree. I was also able to earn my phlebotomy certification, and I'm currently working towards my medical assisting certification. This all led me to my current choice in a college and a major. Next year, I plan on attending the University of Cincinnati in medical laboratory science on the pre-med track. The support and encouragement from staff and students made adjusting to a new environment feel easy, and now I can't imagine being anywhere else. What started with banana sutures turned into certifications, college credits, clinical experiences, and a clear path towards a career in medicine. As we leave Butler Tech, we leave with more than technical skills and potential job opportunities. We carry the confidence, independence, knowledge, and professionalism that Butler Tech aims to represent. No matter where you end up after graduation, whether it's college, a career, or exploring something new, we now have the tools, support, and mindset to handle any challenges that come our way. Thank you.
Thank you, Praises. Our next speaker is Clara Craddock, a senior in the aviation program from Talawanda High School.
Good evening. My name is Clara Craddock, and for the last 2 years, I've had the privilege of being a student in the Butler Tech Aviation program. Throughout my time here, as I'm sure most seniors tonight could say, I have studied under the most accomplished instructors, gained extraordinary experience, and am leaving as a different student than the one that entered our hangar classroom 2 years ago. We learned to adapt to a new school and to new goals. Opportunities upon opportunities were presented to us, many of which led to reconsidering our careers. How often was our resilience tested, but also strengthened in striving to be the best? Nothing less was accepted, and to those who pushed me, I am so grateful. My aviation curriculum required rigorous study and diligence, and as my fellow piloting pathway students know, we had to become incredibly familiar with the federal aviation regulations. On my first flight lesson, I learned a regulation pertaining to pre-flight actions. Part 91.103 states that each pilot in command shall, before beginning a flight, become familiar with all available information concerning that flight. Delays, weather, runway lengths, perhaps an alternate route should our current destination be made unavailable. I need to make an emergency landing. Where can I go for fuel? Who can I call for help? Unless properly informed, the plane cannot depart. And isn't this so similar to where we are now? So anxiously desiring to take off, but wondering, what if we don't have all the information yet? We're living in a new age when where anything we could possibly want to know is just a search away. And yet having access to all this knowledge doesn't make decisions easier. We want and need to experience this life a little more to truly know our desires. And wouldn't you agree that this school has given each of us the chance to live the trades and skills we would otherwise only read about? I am thankful that, unlike flying a plane, if we miss a step or a crucial piece of information, it isn't going to be fatal. We as pilots will often have to fly in clouds or fog, and when we get close to our landing runway, we are faced with another regulation, 91.175, which states that if you can't see the runway by a certain altitude, you have to do a missed approach. You choose to fly around and try again, or go to a different airport. It may take time to find, or maybe you have to shoot a few missed approaches, but somewhere there will be a runway ready and cleared for you to land. While it may feel like we don't have all the information we need, or that we're traveling in uncertainty, I have found comfort in the simple truth that what comes up must come down. And if I don't like where it lands, well, then it's time to go up again and again and again. And we can take heart, knowing that we've been equipped to persevere until we've lived just long enough to know when it's time to land and when it's time to stay put on the ground. Thank you.
Thank you, Clara. Our next speaker is Kamal Evans, a senior in a theater program from Lakota West High School.
First off, I want to give a shout out to my mom, my aunt, and my grandma who are out there. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. When I first came to Butler Tech School of the Arts, I didn't know what to expect. I spent years in a traditional middle school environment where it was easy to feel isolated, overlooked, and unsure of myself. Coming to Butler Tech felt like stepping in a completely different world, one where creativity mattered, individuality was celebrated, and students were truly seen. I started here in 2024 feeling shy and uncertain, but everything changed quickly. For the first time, I made real friends who shared my interests and supported my goals. I found teachers and staff who genuinely care about who I was and who I wanted to be. Butler Tech didn't just give me a place to learn, it gave me a place to grow. Throughout my time here, I challenged myself in ways I never imagined. I ran for treasurer and won. I volunteered in community projects. I performed in productions, and I even directed my own one-act play. Every opportunity pushed me to become more confident, more expressive, and more responsible. Butler Tech taught me that leadership isn't just about being the loudest person in the room. It's about stepping up, supporting others, and believing in your own potential. What makes Butler Tech School of the Arts truly special is its community. The environment here is safe, creative, and uplifting. Students are encouraged to explore their passions, and teachers are invested in our success, both inside and outside of the classroom. This school has shaped me into someone who is proud of who they are and excited who are they becoming. Butler Tech didn't just change my education, it changed my life. And that is why this place will always mean so much to me. And I want to give a shout out to all my friends who are there for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Camille. Our next speaker is Milagros Valdivia. I know I messed that up. A senior in a construction program from Hamilton High School.
Good evening. I am Milagros Valdivia, a proud first-generation Mexican-American. It is an honor to be standing in front of my fellow graduates in this beautiful community. We have finally made it. Throughout my years of high school, I was diagnosed with a chronic health illness called pancreatitis. I never got to experience my last first day of high school because I was hospitalized. Despite my setback, I still kept up with my schoolwork. Realizing we are stepping into our adulthood feels frightening and exciting, and all of us moving on to college, a trade school, the military, or the workforce makes me appreciate our experiences at Butler Tech. At this amazing school, I had the opportunity to present my showcase to the Board of Education. I also had an incredible summer internship at Messer Construction. Thank you to Butler Tech for helping shape me into an outgoing person full of passion and ready to begin my next chapter. To my peers, we may not all be perfect students, but we all have been shaped by Butler Tech. Many of us may look back at our time and miss our friends, our teachers who became our mentors, and our lab time that felt like home. We are all worthy. It is our time to shine bright, show our skills, our talent, our ability to make mistakes, and learn from them. My experience has proved to me that I am a strong person. I would like to share that nobody is alone during difficult times. Always think one step ahead of yourself and keep on going. I would like to thank Mr. Skinner for supporting me during my good and bad times. I will always keep that in my heart for the rest of my life. Thank you, Mr. Skinner. Now, I would like to say some words to my parents in Spanish, who without them, this journey would not have been possible. If they could please rise up. I would like to introduce my parents, Veronica and Claudio. Many people ask me, what is my motivation in wanting a successful future? I, like many of you who came from immigrant families, are motivated by our parents. En esta noche especial, les quiero dar las gracias a mis padres por la forma en que me crearon y educaron. Ustedes siempre serán mis razones para seguir adelante. Con sus sacrificios de llegar a este país, me dieron la oportunidad del sueño americano. Estoy aquí para cumplir los sueños, y los logros que estoy cumpliendo son para ustedes. En este país todo se puede lograr. No estoy aquí simplemente por mis logros, estoy aquí gracias a las manos de ustedes. Gracias a Dios, tengo el orgullo de ser hija de padres mexicanos con gran corazón. Este diploma es para ustedes. Los amo. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Milagros. Our next speaker is Gabriela Mondragon, a senior in the Equine Science program from Dakota West High School.
Good evening to our guests, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates. My name is Gabriela Mondragon, and I am honored to stand before you tonight. As a kid, I thought people were born leaders. It was hard to imagine people like politicians, principals, or CEOs as ever being anything of a figure of authority. So that was my mindset until 10th grade. In my first year at Butler Tech at the 10th grade academy, my idea with the idea of presenting of others grew significantly. I went from being too nervous to ask my own teacher a math question to presenting for 10 minutes straight in front of my own peers for a showcase. And let's face it, teenagers can be kind of scary sometimes. I lied, they're scary all the time. From that point on, I had encouragement from staff members to keep pushing myself, and so I did. I became a student ambassador, directing a multitude of tours. I became a campus leader, and then the president of our student government at the Natural Science Center. Only then did it hit me. Anyone can be a leader. I could be a leader. Wait, I am a leader. It was exciting to finally understand that I could make improvements and help others, something I had always dreamt of doing. I helped raise hundreds of dollars for our programs. I helped underclassmen who struggled to envision their future career paths during tours because I knew exactly what it was like to be in their shoes. Now I'm headed to Wilmington College in the fall for resource conservation and regenerative agriculture, hoping to improve our current systems of food. Yes, I failed multiple times, but each time I learned something new. I began questioning what makes a potential leader, and I came to this conclusion. A new generation of leaders sits in this crowd, and you all have the same chance. You only need to push yourself, much like Butler Tech pushed me. There will never be a right time to start, which I spent years waiting for. There is so much potential in each and every one of you. I had the encouragement from Butler Tech to start challenging myself, and I pushed myself all the way to the stage. Start challenging yourself tonight, and you'll be delighted with what tomorrow can bring because hard work and determination will never fail you. Thank you to everyone who has supported me. I couldn't have done it alone. And shout out to NSC, the best campus ever.
She meant to say the second best campus after DRL. Thank you, Gabriela. Our final speaker this evening is Isabella Downard, a senior in the cosmetology program from Monroe High School.
Good evening, fellow graduates and guests. My name is Isabella Downard, and I'm a graduating cosmetology senior at Butler Tech D. Russell Lee. During my speech class with Mrs. K this year, she'd asked us to find a quote that resonates with us and to put it up on the wall for motivation. The quote I chose was, "A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there." Think back to this quote as we reflect on our time here and we look toward our futures. At my home school, very few of my peers considered Butler Tech an option. Even with all of the opportunities listed, I'll admit, I was reluctant as well. It's hard putting yourself in a completely unfamiliar environment. However, I came to a realization. We are all just afraid of change because change isn't the normal. I'm sure many of you can relate to that extremely nervous feeling walking into Butler Tech that first day. The building huge and intimidating. Going in, I had a set plan. Get in and get out. Avoid any extra commitments. After adjusting to Butler Tech, I found that you don't just go to school to learn about what people were doing in the 1700s or when to use the right there, or there. You come to Butler Tech to learn about yourself, and your future, which is absolutely extraordinary. Something that's played a big part in who I am today is a Skills USA project called Beauty Beyond Barriers. My amazing classmates, Kaylee, Allie, and I visited local special education programs to teach self-care essentials. I was recruited into this project during the middle of my junior year, and as it began, I could feel the impact and experiences it was bringing me, and I could truly feel the Butler Tech motto, your passion, purpose, and impact. However, I now realize it was never about how this experience was benefiting ourselves or our future, but it was about the passion we ignited in others, the purpose we gave with every small victory, and the lasting impact of helping others feel seen or cared for. This experience, and Butler Tech as a whole, showed me a whole different side to the word passion. Not the passion that my brothers feel when they're watching their favorite sports team, or my sisters who actually enjoy reading, but a passion in uplifting others. I came to Butler Tech for impact on myself, but I left with the ability to impact others. Because of Butler Tech, success is no longer about quantity for me. It's about the quality and impact of my experiences. We've spent years planning our future, but today is about celebration. Let's celebrate the friends and family who pushed us through it all, the amazing people we met along the way, and most importantly, the people we have become. And as we move forward into whatever comes next, I hope we revisit the quote that started this journey. A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Now I want you all to join in with me and swing your lassos in on the count of 3. Let's say, class of 2026, let's keep growing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Class of 2026, let's keep growing. Woo! Thank you.
Thank you, Isabella. Please join me in another round of applause for these students. At this time, we will now honor the students with the presentation of their Butler Tech certificates. We ask everyone in attendance this evening that we announce each student's name. Our audience be courteous and respectful of all the families and guests here tonight. Please refrain from yelling out and making excessive noise. When this occurs, the family members of the next graduate to be announced may not hear their student's name called. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding.
Biomedical Science, instructors Danielle Mink and Lisa Von Hafen. Kaylee Andrus. Lauren Brown. Luciana Carrero. Lisbeth Matachi Izanika. Evelyn Garrison. Jasmine Goodwin. Xander Hayden. Shelby Howard. Joseph Ishtui. Braden Jones. Riley Calick. Harsimran Kaur. Aaliyah Webb. Dental Science, Virginia Dossenbeck. Alondra Isabel Bautista Rosaria. Leah Combs. Melanie Kakum Lopez. Carrie Eggleston. Sarah Hauser. Natalie Hernandez. T. Wang. Julissa Louise. Jessa Minnick. Brianna Padilla. Cadence Pepper. Yesenia Perez Julian. Janaya Roundtree. Cadence Shockley. Natalie Smith. Daisy Velasco. Kendall Wallace. Addison Worling. Kamaya Wilson. Bir Yanjan. Exercise Science, Leslie Fisher. Olivia Arms. Katie Atkinson. Joseph Bunger. Hannah Castile. Titus Fisher. Madison Hardin. Kendall Harrell. Carissa Hunt. Haley Irvin. Chloe Jones. Abigail Langevin. Hunter Lewis. Brandon Lindner. Hudson Little. Dearis Lawless. Taylor Patrick. Isaac Perry. Alexis Prince. Landon Robinson. Olivia Schaefer. Emma Scheffler. Cambria Scroggs. Mamie Sims. Kelly Smith. Kennedy Tepker. Talon Waka. Shreya Adhikari. Macy Angel. Blessing Asante. Naomi Barnes. Esperanza Bautista Cruz. Aubrey Beisman. Madison Bell. Mahala Bell. Fevin Bayin. Kayla Bing. Alexis Blossingame. Ayana Brantley. Kayla Brown. Jaden Bird. Maya Christner. Cadence Cornett. Caroline Cox. Brazil Davis. Kiesia Deaton. Oluwajoyin Sola Della Lawal. Fanta Jakate. Hawa Jakate. Carla Diaz Vigil. Gloria Diaz Lozano. Sydney DeKenner. Mackenzie Duggins. Kendall Ellison. Emma Floyd. Kaylee Fugate. Denise Garcia. Allison Hiron Claudio. Jade Moore. Ria Garung. Tani Tulua Hambolu. Hade Hernandez Asaguera. Kashia Higgins. Addison Hoffman. Jasmine Holiday. Shantiana Hudgens. Kayla Jones. Barsha Karki. Priyanka Karki. Sabrina Kasimova. John Colley. Kylie Leonard. Olivia Locke. Sadiksha Magar. Marlasia Markowski. Juliana Martin Washington. Brenda Mason. Ava McComas. Taryn McDowell. Lily Mendez Regulus. Hogla Mutombo. Vien Nguyen. Lillian Nicholson. Praises Niyamusa. Nicole Perez. Jenna Peter. Alexis Porter. Eleanor Price. Abdul Leyland Rayburn. Gianna Robinson. Ariana Russell. Imara Russell. Nana Afia Sarpong. Bailey Sawyers. Elena Schwiegerat. Leslie Suarez. Dorcas Tamasha. Ashila Terrell. Lyric Thomas. Leandra Torres Colon. Morgan Vance. Farda Venegas. Madison Verhoff. Audrey Wagner. Genesis Wagner. Abdul Wakili. Brooke Watson. Lindsay Webster. Darion Williams. Murray Winkfield. Riley Woods. Kylie Woodward. Ocean Zida. Kathleen Zwap.
Equine Science Instructor Tim Spurl. Laura Brown. Brooklyn Burns. Kendall Burton. Isabella Geis. Jody Graham. Kaylee Griffin. Brianna Higgins. Avery Kern. Savannah Kramer. Gabriella McClellan. Gabriella Mondragon. Michaela Poe. Nicole Polly. Madison Ruther. Brianna Salinas Tello. Jasmine Tucker. Elizabeth Wagers. Braylon Whitaker. Green Engineering Instructor Sarah Morris. Elisa Alfaro Diehouse. Lolita Briggs. Olivia Cahill. Meredith Catlett. Dante Cox. Emma Dooley. Maggie Evans. Aaliyah Graves. Catherine Hernandez. Luke Justice. Addison Kinder. Andrew McDolan. Isabella McDoulan. Savannah Meacham. Gavin Neat. Gavin Owens. Ashley Alejandra Rodriguez Garcia. Kiara Sosa Arguelles. Jacob Wilkinson. Veterinary science instructors Tara Brown and Dana Martin. Ryan Barker. Scarlett Barnes. Calvin Benj. Macy Besancene. Gabriella Borden. Kiki Bowling. Marion Bolin Halcomb. Miley Breedlove. Bailey Burridge. Uriah Carr. Shia Cole. Olivia Corliss. Katie Davidson. Chelsea DeFrank. Megan Goddard. Jose Gutierrez Galicia. Trinae Hampton. Ivy Rexon. Tucker Heglin. Anna Hernandez. J.L. Hill. Zaira Howell. Sanchu Lama. Logan Lenz. Kelly Martin. Yamalit Martinez Salinas. Olivia Miller. Carissa Moore. Jack Neighbor. Sebastian Neiman. Moises Nunez Fernandez. Nidaline Rivera Garcia. Jillian Rollins. Byron Scarce. Brooke Siciliano. Tyler Smith. Paisley South. Alexander Spahn. Kaylee Stokely. Kay Terry. Aurora Wallace. Anaya Williams.
Jody Mangino, dance instructor. Grace Bartels. Kaylin Bogus. Liana Berry. Kayla Bowling. Jesse Jenkins. Shakaya Purdue. Nyana Ponder. Malaya Scott. Heaven Shorts. Piper Simpson. Brianna Wofford. Mason Yager. Nevea Zanders. Mark Becknell, instrumental music. Karma Arms. Nathan Barkley. Kylie Blacksmith. Zachary Campbell. Matthew Crutchlio. Willa Gabbard. Lily Gibson. Henry Gonzalez Escobar. Lee Gore. Danica Henson. Renna Miller. Landon Montgomery. Ivan Nerlinger. Samuel Nolan. Landon Orion. Liam Prentner. Ryan Renault. Caleb Ruiz Rodriguez. Saucy Scott. Julio Soto. Jarrell Tudor. Mary Catherine Ruby, Visual Art and Design. Drake Baston. August Berryman. Leah Capo. Kinsey Darcy. Gracie Griffin. Elias Harmon. Nico Hatcher. Saya Knox. Rox McCain. Alicia Mendoza Sorola. Jacquelina Perez Ajolip. Jalen Rose. Brandon Sierra. Joseph Smith. Reese Thomas. Moose Williams. Caitlin Quinn, Theater and Vocal Music. Anandra Bailey. Reed Bullock. Treasure Johnson. Nyela Pate. Brooklyn Randolph. Ashleen Setlock. Elizabeth Souter. Landon Storm. Sabrina Williams. Calypso Ellis. Camila Wamakulenga Evans Kabasele Mubana Jimo. Sierra Hoyt. Milo Jensen. Preston Kokersberger. Adeline McDonald. Bradley Osborne. Shael Peralta Gallardo. Anthony Ramirez. Isabel Ramsey. Dana Ruhlman. Lillian Smith. Olivia Sunderman. Nathaniel Whitehead. Micah White. Aubrey Woods. Parker Yeckel.
Daryl Jones, instructor for automotive technology. Ever Alvarado. Haley Barrett. Bo Betts. Zeth Brennan. Michael Chandler. Garrett Combs. Samuel Duckworth. Christopher Gutierrez Guerra. Malik Hamani. Koji Hubbard, Mariah and Darrington, Garrison Jester, Aiden Leininger, Wyatt Miser, Benjamin Richards, Cindy Sem, Nathan Sigler, Braden Spencer, Taylor Spencer, Elijah Tanner, Connor Viox, Yufan Von Gospik, Instructor for Business, Mohammed Alamov, Dominic Alvarez, Cameron Bacon, Kamari Benson, Brandon Bishop, Carlos Gonzalez, Amora Higgins, Jasmine Kaur, Liam Loftus, Kunjal Mahat, Samuela Nkosi Anibe, Savannah Puckett, Trivale Redmond, Karen Veer Singh, Eliana Stepanek, Piper Taylor, Jacob Testerman, Elijah Ventling, Evan Williams, Clem Skinner, Instructor for Construction, Andreas Allen, Christopher Back, Eric Bautista, Casey Brown, Landon Fenney, Kaylee Hutchins, Marquand Johnson, Brian American Portillo, Andrew McDonald, Luke McIntosh, Luis Navarro, Christian Pacheco, Kayla Bryan, Javier Sanchez, Kyler Schwerking, Milagros Valdivia, Aiden Williams, Gabriel Wright,
Abby Mitchell, Cosmetology Instructor. Miranda Back, Cosmetology Instructor. Raquel Alvarez. Daniel Bachman. Mackenzie Baker. Aliana Blue. Kaylee Delisle. Isabella Downard. Kaylee Erschwender. Jill Garland. Enrique Gomez. Jose Gonzalez. Kaylin Gray. Allison Green. Leah Habib. Keaton Haynes. Carly Holt. Jamila Jackson. Marnay Johnson. Cusham Canal. Olivia Kidwell. Lillian Little. Ruby Lute. Priscilla Opoku. Hayden Portillo. Hannah Ridley. Nelson Rodriguez Diaz. Afton Sanders. Mariah Sherrill. Lily Shockley. Zaire Smith. Bridget Stevens. Gracie Stevens. Peyton Stout. Ella Young. Aaron Fitzgerald, criminal justice instructor. Gabriella Allen. Bryant Benson Jr. Samantha Bingham. Sean Daniel. Julissa Diaz Argueta. Zanaya Henderson. Brooklyn Hilbert. Paige Lenhoff. Anna Marcus. Azul Medina. Damaris Quintanilla Luna. Maria Elizabeth Rosario Cuba. Julissa Sanders. Andre Shaw II. Oh, Sebastian Miranda. Tyler Simpson, culinary arts instructor. Phoebe Holland, culinary arts instructor. Jaden Arriaga. Slade Burgraff. Sophia Cornett. Tanner Uri. Layla Gore. Keziah Longmire. Colton Rourke. Hey Luis Tino Colon. Tiana Watson. Ezra Young. Colin Zapata.
Caleb Swellbar, digital media instructor. Zayshawn Bonner. William Canada. Donovan Crawford. Devion Kroom. Lola D'Imperio. Alexis Dreyer. Olivia Gehring. Alexander Green. Malachi Hill. Piper Hunt. Chloe Jenkins. Lamarian Jones. Rebecca Kesters. Brett Locks. Rhea Mockton. Leila Norman. Gabriella Otherson. Caleb Pepples. Elijah Roberson. Nathaniel Sargent. Dakota Smith. I'm not worried about it. Chaden Walker. Shane Wright. Chris Fries, instructor for EMT and Fire Technology. Nathan Bennett. Miles Bivens. Raven Cortez. Madison Davidson. James Dawson. Cameron Disher. Charlie Farnell. Juliana Garcia. Kamora Harlan. Nolan Henniger. Caleb Herb. Benjamin Lane. Amber Minton. Emma Nance. Jaden Norman. Remy Androvich. Francisco Ramos Gonzalez. Gabriel Ross. Braden Strack. William Tanner. Kira Truitt. David Geiser, graphic design instructor. Anna Chateau. Carrington Clark. Haley Caldwell. Cameron Cox. London, England. Sanisa Finch. Serenity Honchel. Casey Johnston. Sonia Lopez Julian. Malia Love. Alexander Mann. Madeline Mays. Yasmina Usman. Abigail Roberts. Urim Vargas. Morgan Woods.
Steve Chambers, information technology instructor. Risha Bastola. Carson Betts. Gavin Bishop. David Booker. Christian Bromson. Jonas Dole. Mariah Evans. Zachary Gibbs. Logan Jackson. Caleb Kane. Landon Keaton. Bebek Kanal. Asa Land. Devin Lucking. Leandro Montedosca. Keenan Patel. Tyler Sandlin. Nicole Soto. Hunter Sowers. Jason Powers. Braden Robinson. Ray Frank, mechatronics instructor. Faisal Abahija. Avery Back. Alexander Bach. Corbin Chessman. Hayden Denier. Gregor Ferguson. Jamie Ferguson. Xander Francis. Ian Halipnik. Allison Hasler. Ashton Cash. Corbin Lewis. Catherine Liu. Jack Morgan. Riley Neely. Ryan Nicely. Solomon Price. Nathan Rose. Hayden Ruff. Daniel Schwetman. Noah Terry. Samira Williams. Shane McKinney, welding technology instructor. Rebecca Baldwin. Kyle Bartley. Ty Bursch. Galvin Calderon. Bryce Koning. Valeria Cruz Santiago. Chloe Duff. Amir Gibson. Yeager Hensley. Jackson Higgins. Naya Holtkamp. Damian Howard. Cohen Mabry. Colin McDade. Matthew Miles. Cole Miller. Lucas Ramos. Carter Smoot. Kingston Sword. Lillian Sprecher. James Turner. Jace Vadnais. Audrey Zapata.
Aviation instructors. Colonel Sheila Lang, United States Air Force, retired. Rich Packer. Kathy Riggin. Students Vincent Brashear. Jared Bravo. Clara Craddock. Braylon Deese. Garrett Garcia. Nicholas Guba. Shannon Neal. Connor Kiernan. Hamza Lutfia. Evan Malay. Martin Merida. Chloe Metcalf. Nathan Mitchell. Landon Murphy. Xavier Silva. Christopher Tussey. Am I just going to go? Or do you?
Robert Bauer. Dolce Maria Perez. Joseph Storr. Maria Gosha. Kalia Johnson. Sambriti Rai. Layla Lackey. Vida Sanders. Dwight Chambers. Brooklyn Clare. Tegan Harris. Benjamin Schaefer. And Lillian Hodge.
To close out tonight's ceremony, we would like to provide the opportunity for each of our principals to bless the mic for about 30 seconds each. So I bring to the podium first, make some noise for Dr. Cook and Mr. Orlando from Bioscience.
All right, at this time, I invite our seniors in healthcare science, biomedical science, dental science, and exercise science to please stand. Class of 2026, take a moment and look around. All right, hang on, guys. Class of 2026, hang on. All right, what stands out most is your willingness to lean in, even when things felt uncomfortable or uncertain. Growth does not happen when things are easy. It happens when you push through, when you ask questions, when you try again after something didn't go as planned. You've learned how to work as a team, how to support one another, and how to take responsibility, not just for your own success, but for those around you. Those are the qualities that will set you apart, not just in your careers, but in your lives. We're incredibly proud of you guys.
These wonderful faces are the faces of compassion, resilience, and purpose. These beautiful humans chose a path that asks more of them, more heart, more discipline, and more humanity. We have had the privilege of watching you grow, not just in your technical skills, but in your confidence, your leadership, and your ability to show up for others and yourself. You are entering fields where people will meet you in their most vulnerable moments, when they're afraid, in pain, searching for answers, or holding on to hope. In those moments, your knowledge will matter, but your compassion will matter more. So as you move forward, lead with empathy, stay curious, be steady, be kind, be the person others can count on when it matters most. We're not just proud of what you've accomplished, we're confident in who you are. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our honor to present to you the Butler Tech Bioscience Senior Class of 2026. Please be seated. And now we need to make some noise for Mr. David Helms and Natural Science Center.
At this time, I would like to recognize our seniors in equine science, green engineering, veterinary science. Please stand up. These are the students who will transform and enhance our communities for our animals and our environment. Today is more than a senior ceremony. It is a celebration of years of dedication, hard work, compassion, and growth. Each of you has spent countless hours learning not only technical skills, but also the importance of responsibility, teamwork, leadership, and service. You have cared for animals that could not speak for themselves, explored innovative ways to protect and improve our environment, and developed skills that will make a lasting impact on the world around you. As you move forward, remember that success is not only measured by titles, degrees, or accomplishments. It is measured by the lives you touch, the challenges you overcome, and the differences you make for others. The world needs individuals who care deeply, think creatively, and lead with purpose. That's exactly who you are. Class of 2026, your future is filled with possibility. Continue to be curious, continue to work hard, continue to care for the world around you and the people and animals within it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Natural Science Center senior class of 2026. Now, I already know you're going to make some noise for Mr. Mung, School of the Arts.
At this time, could all the magnificent artists of SOA please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. And I need a little help. Joey Smith, can you call it out one last time for me, man? Man, I told you I wouldn't cry. I lied. I hope you always remember your creativity is powerful. You bring value with your imagination, problem-solving skills, and relentless passion. Continue pressing forward when times get hard. Sometimes it's okay to get lost so you can know your way around the next time. Our time together is precious, and do your best to be present in the moment, always. These are the students who were born to move people emotionally, mentally, and physically. They will provide the workforce with new ideas and find solutions using their creativity and resilience, and I am so, so, so proud of you all. Family and friends, I present to you the School of the Arts Senior Class of 2026. Please be seated. I gotta throw it to Dr. Salyers, Mr. Eiler, and my baseball coach, Mr. Souders.
Would the DRL class of 2026 please stand up? I would like to congratulate the Butler Tech class of 2026 and extend my greatest thanks to all of our DRL students for making my first year here so amazing. Now take the energy, the drive, and the passion you put in with us and turn it into success as young adults. You made us all very proud. Dr. Salyers.
All right, who you are as a person means more than any degree, job, title, or amount of money you'll ever earn. Be kind, reliable, and ethical. Embrace change and failure. There's no way to avoid either, and they are the only means to grow into the person you are meant to be. Mr. Souders.
DRL class of 2026, you are the lifeblood of our society, the builders, creators, problem solvers, and leaders who keep our world moving forward. Carry forward the passion you've built here and let your character guide every step you take. If you stay true to who you are while chasing what you love, you'll build a life that truly matters. We are incredibly proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the D. Russell Lee Senior Class of 2026. Please be seated. Now let's make some noise for the principal of the Aviation Center, Mr. Adam Snoddy.
At this time, I would ask all of the Aviation Center seniors to please stand. These are the students who will be the next generation of pilots, maintenance technicians, engineers, and leaders who will shape the future of flight. They will ensure the safety of our skies, innovate new technologies, and continue to push the boundaries of what's possible in aviation. Today, we celebrate not just their achievements, but their fierce determination and the countless possibilities and opportunities that lie before them. As you all take off into your careers, remember, the sky is not the limit, it's only the beginning. Continue to aim higher, embrace every challenge, and pursue every opportunity. As the first group of students to complete their high school careers at the Aviation Center, we're proud of you, and we can't wait to see what's on your horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present the Aviation Center senior class of 2026. You may be seated.
One final round of recognition. If I could have all my principals please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the best principals in the entire city. Finally, I need one more group of people to stand on the floor. Our teaching staff, please stand one more time. And please stay standing. Stay standing. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that we believe at Butler Tech is we don't become the #1 career tech center in the country by accident. It's because we have the best teachers in the entire daggone planet right here in this room tonight. We're going to do two things, teachers. You can please be seated. We're going to try to time this up. When I tell you to go, I want you to hit them feet on that drum roll. A heavy drum roll with your feet, and you're going to count down with me. Drum roll, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Butler Tech.